Hey everyone, this is Kim from This Darn Chicks Designs. I was just coming to you to show you how to make one of these cute little gnomes. I'm going to make these for my Christmas tree this year. I actually did this in the Embrillance software. This is a design that I made on my own, and I made two different ones. All I did was actually, they're stuffed obviously. All I did was get on there, embroider it, and make the little design. And once I went through it, then I put a second sheet of fabric on top of it, and it sewed all the way around it, and then I turned it inside out. So I'm going to show you how to make these cute little gnomes for your tree. Okay, so let's go on over and we'll start our project.
So we're going to start out here with our design on our Janome. This right here is square 14B, which is 140 by 140. There's 5 different colors. You don't have to use all 5. You can mix or match any of your 5. And this is the little gnome that I made that was on there. So we're going to go ahead and start off our project. And he will take about 26 minutes to stitch out. Right there is your outline of your stitch. Okay, so we're going to go on to our second color. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to start our second color here. This is the brown. So this is actually making the nose right now. So now he's going down to his little feet. To see which way I really want to point my camera for you guys so you can see it. Go on to the next foot. So while I have you on here, I want to tell everybody I do have an Etsy store that I just opened. Those items that are actually in there will, eventually I will be having some of my embroidered items. I have a lot of sublimation items, which is in which what's really good about this is you can do it in any color that you want. So we're going to go on to our next color, and our next color is red. Okay, so we're going to be starting on red. So this is his little hat that we're actually going to outline here. That little piece right here. Away. I thought these would be really cool to do in like in the hoop, and just something small for my Christmas tree this year. Okay, so now we are on to our fourth color, and it is gray. So this will actually be doing the beard through this area here. So let's go ahead and start that. I can say this was really a fun project to actually do. Doing on my own, you know. I almost thought about buying one, but I thought, no, I've got Embrillance. I'm going to go ahead and try with my Embrillance, and I did pretty well with it. So it was fun, you know. These are fun little projects to do at home in the hoop. You know, if I didn't want to make this as an ornament, I could actually make it as a keychain too. You just have to put a grommet right at the top of it there, and then hook on your keychain to the top. So you can do that. You can do them as ornaments. You know, little plush dolls, whatever you want to do with them. They're really cute. Like I said, this is a smaller one though, but this was my favorite design that I did today. So I did 2 designs. So I'll probably do another design soon. I just don't know when. I'll try to do it sometime this week. But this came out. It really did come out cute. I had to do a lot of what they call points in Embrillance to create a design. Sometimes you have to do what's called points. You have to do outlines first and then add a stitch to that, and then you can go back in and you can do a satin fill. Or I'm sorry, not a satin fill, but a fill. And then if you wanted to do, you could do a satin stitch around it and stuff, but I didn't do that because I thought that this would be just okay just because it was for an ornament anyways for a Christmas tree. And really when you start to get into the Embrillance software and start using it, it becomes pretty easy. I mean, there's still a lot of things that I really don't know about it that I'm still learning on it. But when you can create your own little, you know, dolls and in-hoop designs, Embrillance really helps with that. I'll make sure that I leave a link down below for Embrillance, so if you wanted to take a look at the software and invest in the software, it's definitely worth your money to do that. So I would go ahead and, you know, at least look into it, see if it's something that you would be interested in. I like it. I can do all kinds of designs with it. So it may be something that you would like. beard. So now, the next thing that we're actually going to do is we're going to put the second sheet of fabric over top. So what I do is I take one of my ribbons here and I put a little knot in it, so then I can actually direct it to the top. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put it here, okay? Then you're going to put your piece of fabric over top of that, because it has to actually go back over and line up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's kind of hard to do it with just the camera in one hand and then me trying to do this in the other. So now what it's doing, after we have the second sheet over top of it, of our fabric, it's actually going back over and doing another outline. So we're just going to let it go back over it. Try to hold it down there just a little bit without getting my fingers in the way. Because halfway through it, I'm going to have to stop it so I can actually be able to stuff it. So about right there is where I need to stop it so we can stuff it. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to want to go ahead, pop it out of your frame. Tear out the Pellon that's actually in the back there. And then you're going to want to cut around these areas through here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to get in here and cut around. And try not to get too close to it. Kind of just go around it, just because we're just cutting off all the extra. Okay. I'm going to do this here. Go down through here. Just cut around these little edges here that you can. You want to try to get as close as possible, but if you can't, it's all right. And then I go back with my other scissors and just kind of get the little intricate parts here. Because when we turn him inside out, we want to make sure that we see his little shoes poke out there. Right here. Get that little piece there. You know, just try to get as much as you can, because you're going to have to get in here anyways and stuff him. And the biggest thing about this project is the smaller that these are, the harder it is to turn them. All right, so now we pretty much just got everything done around here. Let's go here. Okay, kind of get that piece right there. Now we have to turn it. So I use whatever I have around here. This little wooden stick is fine for me. So where you got this little area, I kind of pull that back just a little bit there, okay? Because guess what? I'm going to reach in here and go ahead. Let me just pull this. See that right there? That's the inside. So all I'm going to do is pull it in here. And now I'm hoping that this does not come off, because last time I did it, it came off. And I don't think it was just from me trying to turn it is what it was. So you want to just take it and keep pulling and keep turning off. Let's see here, just keep doing this. All right, see how you're turning it here? Kind of get this little guy in here. And like I said, these little sticks, they help somewhat. Not a whole lot, but they do help somewhat. So let's kind of pull this out here, pull this out here. Alrighty. I'm getting it. So it takes a while to kind of pull him all the way through. Then once you get him through, then you want to get his little feet out here. Okay. It does take, like I said, it does take a little bit, but right there, see there's one foot.
There you go. There's the other. So see, both of them just popped out there. Okay, so then you want to go right back up here at the top. Now right here, what you're going to do after you stuff it, you're going to want to sew it on your sewing machine. So let's go ahead and get some stuffing here. I usually use like the polyfill. So just take a little bit of it, ball it up, and then start putting it in there. Stuff this little area here. Kind of get it in there as much as you can. And that's one thing that's great though. Another thing that's really good with these little wooden things, you just kind of push it from side to side there. Okay. We want to get his little feet down there. Let's go ahead. Put another one in here. Now I think that where I stopped the design at, I should have stopped it down at the bottom so you can kind of fill it from the bottom to the top, but that's okay. You know, either way, it doesn't matter. As long as we get him stuffed so he looks like an ornament for our tree, that's all that matters. So you want to just keep stuffing him until you get him fat enough there. And then we're going to stuff up through here. So we get some more. These are actually pretty fun to make, honestly. So just going to do a little bit more here. All right, and we're going to move him right up here. So then when I have to, when I'm ready, I will sew along this little line here. So let me just make sure. He'll probably pucker out just a little bit, just because of where I went back and ripped the seams on that one side, but that's okay. So I'm going to take him over here and I'm going to sew him up and we'll take a look at him. So now we've got him sewed. So what I normally do is kind of come back here and kind of get that little area there. And then any other little areas where there is any threads, which sometimes there's a lot of threads. So kind of get these little threads around here, trim him about right there, because right there is some of the embroidery. Kind of get that out there. Well, there we go. So kind of fix him up there a little bit. Get this one, and then of course you can kind of go back in with your bigger scissors here. Kind of get them again there. So get that little guy right here. Okay, so there he is. He's put together. Kind of get this over here. I don't know where that came from. Get him right there. Kind of get that there. A little bit. Oops, sorry, I'm taking you off camera here. Okay, so there he is. There's your gnome. So now we've got him, we've got this one, we got this one right here. You can make all kinds of them. They're really cute to make and stuff, and they're great for, like I said, they're great for hanging on the Christmas tree. So if you like this project, let me know, and give me a thumbs up. Please watch and subscribe to my channel. Take a look at my Etsy store. I will be leaving a link down below on that. Share me with everyone, and you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching.